the Chief Keef and Yo Gotti record. Explain how you guys linked up on this.
All right, so I'm gonna just break the whole song down for you, pretty much.
Please.
The beat was made like by Ronnie J, like, and me. Like, we were in the studio in New York. Yeah, I was at the studio that I always work out of, and then we just like, I was just like, yo, I want some like really hard hitting shit. Like, I want to make an anthem, and then that's the beat that we pretty much came up with, and I recorded the song like myself, like, cause we stayed in the studio all night, and I recorded the song myself, like, stayed there all day, and then like the next night, like, Yo Gotti came to the studio, like, I talked to his, like, you know, like, I know his boys and stuff, and like he came through, and then he heard the song, and then he got on it, and then that's how that song happened, and then I went to LA. This was like probably like, cause it didn't all happen like right, like, you know, same day type. Probably like a few weeks, like maybe like a month, maybe like a little less than a month. I went to LA, linked up with Chief Keef in the studio, and then yeah, he got on the song in LA.
Now, initially when you made the song, before Yo Gotti got there, you had the hook already done and your verse?
Yeah. Cause I made it like that that night, and then the whole day went by. I was just making songs, and then he came to the studio like I was literally in the studio for like 24 hours. So like he came that next night.
Is he vibing to different songs and he picked that one to jump on, or you had that one in
mind? Yeah, I mean
him?
we made more than one song.
Ah.
Yeah, we made more than one song that day, and then that's the one that I wanted to put Chief Keef on.
First time meeting Yo Gotti?
Yeah, it was my first time meeting him.
What was that like working in the studio with him?
Wait, was it my first time meeting him actually? I might have met him like once or twice before that, but that was the first time we made a song
together.
And working in the studio with him, he works fast. Like he's a good like writer. Like he's good in the studio. He writes fast. He works fast. He has a good like work ethic.
I know he doesn't really smoke or do drugs. Is that hard to work with an artist that's not in that vibe?
Nah, not for me. Cause I mean, I'm gonna still smoke. Like I'm gonna do like what I do. So it doesn't really matter to me.
Mm. Now, was it an instant chemistry?
Yeah. Cause he was a cool person. Like, you know, like, so it kind of just happened like
Organic.
Yeah, it happened organically. Mm. You know, like we was just cooling in. Like, yo, you want to get on this? And then, well, actually, I didn't even ask him. Like I showed him a few songs, and then he told me which ones he liked. And I was like, yeah, like, just get on it.
Now, your verse, was that something you wrote? You freestyled and punched in? How do you operate?
Yeah, it was more like I would write a few bars, freestyle, like punch in, freestyle, like that.
Hook came first? Verse came first?
Yeah. Hook came first, and then verse, hook again, a shorter verse, and then Gotti, hook, Keef.
Now, Chief Keef, first time working in the studio with Chief Keef for you on this record?
Yeah, that was my first time working with Chief Keef.
And what was that like? Was that an instant chemistry as well?
Yeah, but I was kind of expecting that, because, like, you know, I really like Chief Keef was a big influence on my music, so, you know, it wasn't like nothing bad. Like, I was just, you know, I just fucked with him. Like, he was a big influence on my music, and I knew like it wasn't gonna be nothing weird. Like, you feel me? I really fuck with dude. Mm. He's cool. And, like, I met everybody else he was with.
The reason.
You need water?
No, I have water.
Reaching for it. I didn't know if you want to take a break to sip.
No, you can sip during the interview.
Yeah.
You can sip during the interview.
But I'm the bottle and then putting it down. I'm like, you thirsty? Yeah.
Now, what I was gonna say was the reason why I ask is because sometimes when you work with an artist and they have a reputation and you have an image of how they work or they operate, sometimes it might not gel with what you think in your head of how it's gonna be. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. I've done interviews with people where...
Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I've done an interview with a person and, you know, it's a legendary person, they're excited to work with them, and the person might be in a bad mood or throw them off or whatever the case may be. They weren't who they thought they were. And it was just weird or awkward after that.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, whose idea was it to make the first song on Dead Star?
Pretty much my A&R. Like, he was just like, oh, let's start working on the tape. Like, while we're out here in LA, we were in LA for like a good like 2 months, and then he was just like, yo, you should just start working like your first like real mixtape. And then like I just started out. I told him like who I wanted on it. I'm like, I definitely want Chief Keef on it. You know, like that's who I mostly wanted on it, cause like, you know, I wanted Chief Keef on it. Travis Scott. Yo Gotti, that was like, I was gonna make a song with him, but like, you know, it wasn't really like planned to be like specifically on that tape, but like I ended up putting it on that tape, and also the song with Drum, the song with Drum on there.
Happy with the outcome of the record?
Which one?
The Chief Keef Yo Gotti record?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's the feedback been to it?
People really want a video, so I guess that's what's next.
Is this something you're performing already? Not a performance record?
I haven't performed that song yet. And it definitely is a performance record. That's definitely a performance record. I haven't performed it yet though.
Soon.
Soon.